Wow, lots has gone on since I saw you last. Those of you that were watching the camper renovation. This is Barbel, dedicated to Barb and Rv, husband and wife who had this for years. It's a 1978 Dodge Corsair 360. Since last we talked, I put a new carburetor on. Starts right up, purrs like a kitchen. If it purred like a kitchen, then I wouldn't be hungry in this van. It purrs like a kitten. This was almost a perfect match right out of Lowe's. The spray paint. I took the doghouse cover off. I took the doghouse off. Repainted that. Spray paint. I did Rust-Oleum the whole bottom. Any surface rust that there was, which there was very little, I used Rust-Oleum white. Very easy to clean. I am going to put some carpet in here. Just cut it to size, and then I'm not going to glue it. I'm just going to have it in here. Either that or these are little pieces for stickers on the back from Harbor Freight. Cleaned up the little instep here, whatever it's called. There is an episode of me cleaning these seats, and they came out really nice. I've been painting white counter, as if you recall the video is going to come across here. But if it comes across here, see how it would go above this window and possibly this one. There's an old video of me cutting out aluminum pieces to put right here. And that's what I'm going to do today. Cleaning up nice, runs really nice. Got a lot to do, but you know, that's just tinkering. It runs great. I gutted the whole thing. Eventually going to buff this. I can't buff it with a buffer down here. I can buff it on top where there's all white. But when the buffer comes in contact with these blue stripes, it causes it to be, it spreads the blue onto the paint, onto the white paint. So I'll probably buff a lot with the buffer on the white, buff by hand the blue, wax it. Still have to, I'm going to paint this floor. It's in really good structural shape. Eventually get a new AC, but for now, I'm going to paint the floor, and I have leftover bamboo flooring that I'm going to place in here. So this is going to all be really nice bamboo flooring. Maybe put some non-toxic. This is a low or zero VOC paint, so it takes a lot of coats to cover this. But I didn't want to be driving this around and smelling all that paint. This Rust-Oleum was very strong when I put it on. I don't smell it much anymore, but that's about it. Here's a view of the cabin from behind. Gonna paint all this. These curtains will come down. There were already ones here that I took down, and here. Gonna update that, but see what I've done here on a prior episode. I believe I did record it. I may or may not have posted it. I thought I did, but so I've got the aluminum pieces. Unfortunately, the bottom part of this window is going to be covered, but that's going to allow that countertop to come across. And the reason I wanted the aluminum above the countertop here, just for a little bit of backsplash. So if you're doing something and food splashes there, it doesn't drop down below and go into the window. And from the outside, it would look kind of stupid because there would just be a countertop running halfway across your window. I guess another option would have been to black out half the window. Maybe that wouldn't have been so bad. But this is what I've chosen. I've put a piece of aluminum here. So I've cut it to shape. I'll be putting screws in here. They'll pass through here and hold that aluminum in place. Yeah, because it would look kind of dumb. So I have the same thing here. this is what it looks like. Here's a piece of aluminum I've cut. I found one of those angle things on eBay, not eBay, Amazon. I stuck it up in the corner here and it gave me the shape, and I transcribed that onto the corners of these. And so this will go here as well to keep it above the backsplash, above the level of the back of the counter. So that's what I'm working on next. As this slides in and out, this part just right here and below would hit or rub against this. So I've got it marked where I need to cut it off. I mean, it's just gonna touch. So I have to cut the bottom part off. I've got my angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. Always wear your mask and some eye protection. It is just aluminum that I'm cutting, but those little chips can fly off too. That's hot. All right, we just need a little bit off of here. A loose part of the window view, but like I said, we want a long countertop. We want it to come all the way down. Perfect fit. Now I'm going to use the Amish method. I'm just going to roll these down and I'm going to mark these holes. Wow. That sun is intense. There's a screw here. Same thing here. I'm just going to tilt this down. You see where that is, and I'm going to mark it. And I'm going to put one here, right at the top. I'm going to put a new screw in there. I'll probably put another one in this corner, maybe not, but definitely at the top here. I have a hole. I just need to drill a little hole there and put another screw. And there we have it. Window will still slide in and out. Free access. And that way, that counter will come all the way across. So we've got a vintage counter to go in here. So I still have to put this little piece right there. So I've got this little piece to go there.